Now it's time for our health club, and this morning we're looking at Verruca.
You're more likely to get infected if your skin is wet or damaged. After you become infected, it can take you weeks or even months to notice a rash or skin growth. Verruca, sometimes called the plantar warts, are warts that develop on plantar surfaces, that is, the soles or bottom of the feet. The pressure from normal standing and walking trends to force the warts into the skin, and this can make the warts painful. In the early stages, a verruca looks like a small, dark puncture mark, but later turns gray or brown. You should always see your general practitioner if you have a growth on your skin and you're unable to identify or you're worried about it. Verruca are caused by the human papilloma virus HPV. This virus is very contagious but can only be caught by direct contact. It thrives in warm, moist environments such as swimming pools, changing rooms floor, and bathrooms. So if an infected barefoot walks across the poolside, it may release virus-infected cells onto the floor. If you walk on the same floor, you can pick the virus up, especially if you have any small or invisible cuts and abrasions. They are harmless, however, they can cause a sharp burning pain if you get one of a weight-bearing area such as the ball or the heel of the foot. Minimize your chances of catching a verruca by keeping your feet clean and dry and covering any cuts or scratches. Avoid walking barefoot in communal showers or changing rooms, and don't share towels.
Right, welcome back. And so that was Verruca. Just in case you're wondering what exactly Verruca is, well, Dr. Dennis Bote from the Rich Hospital has joined us this morning to explain to us, tell us the causes, how to prevent Verruca, and also the treatment for it. It's also known as the wart.
Yeah.
So what causes this problem?
Well, as we've seen in the video, Verruca, which we also call plantar warts, usually is on the plantar surface of the foot. Okay. By plantar, I mean the sole of the foot. And it's a warty growth. Okay. And the warty growth is caused by the human papilloma virus. There are different types of warts. We commonly know the genital warts, which is caused by the same human papilloma virus, but that one is in the genital area of male females. So you may, around the female genital area, you can see growth, skin growth like tagging all around the place, like cauliflower, or sometimes around the anal ring. You may have these ones depending on the person's sexuality. But in the case of the plantar wart, it's caused by the same human papilloma virus, but at different types. There are so many hundreds of different types of human papilloma virus. So the ones that cause the genital warts and other types of warts are HPV, all right, but they may be type 16, 18. Okay. But the ones that cause the plantar warts are the type 1, 2, 3, or 4. These are different. Now, it's usually caused by direct contact with the human papilloma virus, the type that we are talking about. And it's direct contact as a result of coming into contact with it in public places. Okay. So you have
like a pool.
Like a pool. I mean, when you get out of the pool, you walk bare feet on the sides of the pool. If somebody who is having a verruca under the feet walks there, the virus droplets or the virus particles may be spread around the place. So you also go walking bare feet there, and then you get into contact with it. You have cracks on your skin or on the sole of your feet, and then it gets in there. Now, when it gets in there, you don't show signs and symptoms immediately. Every virus, every bacteria will have some incubation period. So you take after some time, then you start having signs and symptoms of a growth on the sole of your feet, and it may come up a bit, and then they have these black spots on it. Like these are the growth itself has blood vessels in it that sort of is also feeding itself from your skin. So it has these black spots on it, and with that, it may sometimes be painful depending on if you are trying to walk on it. It may sometimes be painful. Some may be painless. So basically, you go to some factory, especially if you go to the factories, they have changing rooms, and everybody goes there. Sometimes they change themselves. They walk bare feet, or you have communal showers. Public bathrooms. People go there, and they may not wear slippers or something to cover their feet when they are taking their bath. So some of these are the common ways by which one person who has the plantar wart can transfer to the other person. And even the same person, you as an individual, you have a plantar wart and you go picking with your hand or your fingers like we're seeing, you go and touch another part of your body, and then you have auto-inoculated yourself with another.
Is it a very serious condition?
Yeah, well, we see it as a benign epithelial tumor. It's a benign tumor. It's a growth. Rarely will it turn cancerous. It is rare that it will turn cancer, but basically it's a benign tumor that may cause discomfort. As I speak, maybe some people will be thinking of are you talking about the corns we have on our called corn or calluses? That's different. Corns are actually not caused by viruses. But a corn would actually be as a result of maybe pressure on some part of your body because of maybe you wearing tight-fitting stuff or shoes, or you having a certain contortion of your. People have this what we call bunion, like the toe has this kind of V. Yes, this kind of shape. So that part, with the friction against the foot, the shoes they are wearing, eventually causes that kind of corn. So that is as a result of friction and pressure. So, but with the HPV one, the Verruca, so with a corn, for example, if you look at your fingerprint, for example, you see all the lines over there. So for the corn, you see all the lines, like let me say footprint or the fingerprint all over it, like that, across the surface. And it may only be painful if you punch it directly. But with the Verruca, you have the swelling area. It's a swelling area, and then you only see the striae or the lines at the edges of it, not across the lesion itself. So that's a way you can differentiate between what may be a human papillomavirus Verruca from a corn or callus on your.
Is it common in Ghana? Is it widely reported?
Well, not very, very common. It's in the US, for example, is about 12% of people may have had an experience of this kind of thing, and again, it also has to do with the immune system. So it's more common in children because they don't have good immune system. They go swimming, they go to school, maybe some camping and all that, public use of public facilities, and then by the time people grow up, depending on your immune system, the body is able to handle it. If it's not, then you may have to see your doctor.
But does it get treated immediately?
It can you can get treated. Sometimes, if it's not painful, you may not even pay too much attention to it.
But you see the growth.
You see the growth, and when you touch the sides of it and it's painful, then it means that this is a human papillomavirus thing, and that is when you want to seek treatment for it. In which case, there are medications that you may use to help treat the Verruca.
Okay, and I mean, do you have people coming to the hospital very often?
Yes, usually they will see the skin. They go to a skin clinic a lot of times, or maybe when they see a GP, depending on the kind of the type you have. If it's not that bad, I mean, the GP will treat you for it. They may give you some creams to apply on it. But if it's the type that may need further, maybe surgical removal, then you may be able to see your dermatologist to sort it out for you.
Okay, and from the video we saw, and you were saying that it's hardly ever cancerous. Okay, so if I realize that a kid has Verruca and the kid is not complaining of any pain, immediately at home, what do I do? Even before I go to the hospital.
Most of the Verruca, they are self-limiting, just like viral diseases. Most of them are self-limiting, unless, of course, the thing is beginning to give concern. and the child is complaining, I can't walk, I have pain under my foot when I step down,
Okay.
then it means that you may need to see the doctor. And then you'll be given things to apply. There are other modes of treatment where cryotherapy, where they will freeze the point with liquefied nitrogen and all that. But those are extremes.
Okay.
And statistically, research that has been done has shown that applying the local medication to it, not local as in traditional, but as in applying the salicylic acid to the spot,
okay,
the effect you have is the same as, in terms of percentage success, the same as using cryotherapy to do it, or going for surgical removal where it to be cut. That one will even end you up with a scar. So basically, we advocate more for you using the local application of the right ointment over the place.
Before we wrap up on this, let's go to Kevin H.A. Darko. Okay, Kevin is not ready with the comments, but earlier we asked our viewers to tell us what they think about Verruca and how it can be treated. And so it is not, if you realize that you have that growth, there's no point in getting a panic attack.
No, you don't have to get a panic attack. Maybe observe it for a while. Okay. If you are not too comfortable.
For how long?
Some are self-limiting. Within 2 years, it can go off.
2 years?
Yeah. What to go, they can just go by itself, depending on your immune system.
Okay.
For those who are diabetic or those who have leukemias, for those who are aged and their immune systems are weak, they become more affected. But it's realized that with those in the middle ages and whose immune systems are strong, the body is able to fight it. Indeed, another way of treatment is to boost the person's immune system to fight the virus, because you cannot, just like HIV and all these, sometimes you cannot eliminate them completely. They keep replicating inside you. So the point is that if you get to the point where you're having discomfort, you just see the doctor, and then also you are told things to do in order not to self-inoculate it again, or other people not getting it, like prevent other people from getting it, or other people should prevent themselves from getting it by, for example, not sharing towels, as we have seen in the video, or like you wear your shoe, you just go and take somebody's socks to wear. You don't know what the person has under the foot. So sharing these materials.
And at the pool, coming out of the pool.
Yeah, those are things that you can't do much about, unless of course you have something that you wear, like something a pool, socks or something for swimming, and come out and you're that's safe. But those are some of the risks in the pool side. But with the communal showers and the communal changing rooms, the most important thing is to have your feet covered in your sandals or your slippers, at least something that prevents direct contact with the floor, where somebody must have walked and deposited viral particles on the floor.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Dennis Botti from the Ridge Hospital. We've been talking about Verruca or warts.